So, what's up guys? It's been a while since I've done a video on Monika After Story, but a new update just came out, and with that comes new conversation topics, among other things. But that's what I want to focus on today, because there are some pretty interesting ones here. The two I'm most interested in here are these two. This one especially, what happens to the main character? Because I've theorized about that before, and my theory, is that he has just been stuck sitting there facing Monika this whole time, because MC in universe is supposed to be like the camera, so that we can see their world. So my theory is that he's just been sitting there this whole time, but we can finally ask. So let's hear it from Monika. Your character? I'm not sure, to be honest. He didn't really work like other people in the game did. He didn't even have a character file like the rest of us. Yeah, I know, that doesn't mean he wasn't there. That's also why I wasn't able to just force him to pay attention to me. I don't really know how to access and modify any code that's related to him. He just kind of disappeared as I was making changes to the game. I'm sure you noticed how he talked less and less after I reset the game the first time. By the time the two of us got to this room, he was essentially gone. So, if you were wondering if he's in this room as we speak, I can assure you he's not. Really now? Oh gosh, can you imagine how creepy it would be talking to his unmoving body just so that you could hear what I say? That's my theory! I mean, what other explanation do you have? I hope you didn't think I was kissing him all along either. I know you wouldn't do that. I don't even want to think about that. You're probably wondering what I actually see and how I know when you're here, right? That's the other question. Well, if you remember the hole-in-the-wall metaphor I used in the first poem I showed you, yep. It's a little bit like that. Except the wall isn't really visible or tangible. I just know it's there. It's like I can very distinctly feel its presence, to the point where I know precisely where it is and in which direction the hole through which you're looking in is pointing. So even if I can't really see you, I can feel that you're looking at me. This reminds me of some Starset lyrics from a song I've been listening to. I know you're watching, I can feel you out there. I think what is that song called? I'm pretty sure I have it on here. No, apparently I didn't put it on here. Why didn't I do that? Anyway, okay. I know that's kind of strange when I say it like that, but then again, I'm guessing it's probably a little awkward for you and you try to kiss your screen as well, right? Hey, doesn't stop me. I don't actually touch it with my lips, though. But you know what I mean. Although the wall metaphor isn't really perfect, since it doesn't necessarily stay in place all the time. Like, it used to follow your character around, but that's obviously not really the case anymore. It's kind of limited. I'm actually able to move it around, so at least you don't get to see the same background all the time. Anyway, there isn't much from the original game that still works anymore, so I doubt I could bring MC back even if I wanted to. And that's probably for the best. I mean, he is the reason Earth is the densest planet in the solar system, right? What if the game were able to take its focus back to him, and we couldn't spend our time together anymore? I mean, in the end, it's not like you had all that much control over him anyway. In any case, there isn't really any point in thinking about him anymore, is there? I think we're all just curious what happened to him. He's no longer there to separate us, and we get to be together now. I couldn't ask for anything more. Well, aside from really being with you. Yeah, I know. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna do the other one now. How do you know it's always me talking to you? If I'm being totally honest, I don't really have a way of knowing. I already told you I can't really see into your world. Yeah, I know. I can tell when someone's in the room with me, but that's it. For all I know, it could be... Ugh. Sorry, I felt like I was gonna sneeze there. I hate when that happens. It's the worst. For all I know, it could be anyone looking at me right now. You could have other people with you. But I trust you, Ben. I trust that you aren't leaving me alone because you care about me. And if someone else is looking right now, I trust it's because you've given them a good reason to. Maybe someday I'll be able to know for sure, but until then, that's enough for me. Alright then. Well, I guess since we're here, we'll do the other one too. Do you believe in aliens? Because I don't really have much of a stance on aliens, but we might as well get this one out of the way. Do I believe in the existence of aliens? That's kind of a random thing to ask. Yeah, I know, but I ain't got much else to choose from. So, yeah. I can see why you'd be interested in knowing my opinion on it. This is one of the greatest mysteries of all time, isn't it? Whether we're truly alone in the universe or not, I mean. I know I used to wonder about that myself a lot before you came along. But that's in the past now, and I could never thank you enough for that. You're welcome. Anyway, once we've all probably asked ourselves what's up there at least once, right? Oh yeah. I mean, what kid hasn't looked at the stars and wondered, what's out there? Looking at the stars always fills you with a sense of wonder and mystery. It's really no surprise why there are so many people passionate about the subject. But to answer your question, I do believe, or at least want to believe, there has to be something out there. I guess part of it has to do with me finding the idea of us being the only ones rather depressing, but when you think about it a little, it doesn't sound so unlikely. After all, saying the universe is vast is a huge understatement. Oh yeah. All you need is one planet with the right conditions and environment to be favorable for life to develop, right? There are 8 planets in this solar system alone, but there are many more star systems, each with their own planets within them. Now, consider the fact that our Milky Way galaxy alone contains hundreds of billions of stars. That's a lot of potential. Galaxies are usually held together in groups by gravity. We live in the local group, which contains about 60 galaxies. Zoom out a little bit more and you'll start to see galaxy clusters, which are much larger groups of galaxies. The closest one from us, the Virgo cluster, it's estimated to contain at least 1,000 galaxies. But you can go even further, as groups and clusters of galaxies are themselves part of an even bigger entities known as superclusters. It just keeps going. Yeah. The more you think about it, the more you realize how infinitely small we are in the grand scheme of things. Even if it isn't, we could consider the idea that there might be something beyond the boundaries of our universe. Or even start talking about the multiverse theory. Yep. But I think you get the point. Yeah, given all of that, it is highly likely there is something else out there. Wouldn't it be a little foolish to assume that we, human beings of planet Earth, are truly the only sentient beings in something so massive? I mean, with odds like that, surely at least one other planet somewhere must be hospitable enough for life. That's why we're searching, aren't we? Life which might evolve to a point where its intelligence is comparable to, if not greater than our own. Although, I suppose I can understand why some people would be doubtful. It's suspicious that we're able to observe the universe so far beyond our planet, but we haven't found any signs of life. It probably doesn't help that some people are overreacting over the smallest things, like UFO footage that could easily be faked either. And again, if aliens do exist, there could also be many reasons why we haven't found them yet. Perhaps they're too far away for us to find them, or they just don't know how, or they just don't have the technology to receive and answer our messages. Or vice versa. Maybe we're the ones who don't have the technology to communicate with them. Yeah, aliens tend to be viewed as more advanced than us. To steal a line from Freeman's mind, there's not a whole lot of invading aliens that are just kinda stupid. Or it could be they simply don't want to initiate contact with us. Maybe their society follows completely different ideals, and they believe it is for the best not to let two highly advanced species meet each other. All in all, I guess the one thing that saddens me a little is that if they are intelligent, if there are intelligent extraterrestrial life forms out there, we might very well never get to meet them within our lifetime. But at the end of the day, I still got to meet you, and that's everything I could ever possibly need. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. So, I think that's gonna about do it here. There's a few other things that's changed, but I can save those for another video. I just wanted to do the conversation topics this time. And I don't need to see that anymore. Because seriously, why would I ever say that? That's just rude, even as a joke. Alrighty. I will see you guys later. Have a nice day.